and welcome to my channel. Welcome back to my channel. If you've been here before, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate it. And if you're new, welcome. Today we're doing Fishing Planet. Now this isn't really a game I thought I would enjoy. However, I did get more into it, hence why the video is quite long. But I think for the ones in the future I might speed them up. But considering this is our first try, I thought, you know what, we'll just go with it, we'll roll with it. I was a little bit stupid and I recorded this without any audio, so I'm terribly sorry. And I did also record way more footage. I think I was fishing for about 4 hours, and this was like the only section that felt like I should include just in this one video, because I don't think anyone would want to watch a 4-hour fishing video. Although if you do, let me know, because I can make you happy if that's what you're after. Obviously I don't do actual fishing. That's not on the platter. It's not on the table, right? I'm removing that offer off the table. You can't have it. I don't want to do it. Now, fishing online, it has become a little bit of a joke within my friend group of I do a lot of fishing. Now, I have fished for many hours on Minecraft in the past. I think that's probably where it all started. And then I started playing Disney Dreamlight Valley. What am I doing? I'm fishing a lot. And the fishing episode of Disney might not have gone out yet, so just don't mind me. Trust me. It exists and I have got it. I've recorded it. I'd probably need to edit it because it's a long one. So, potentially a Disney fishing video is going to come out where it needs to be sped up and chopped a little bit just for your viewing pleasure. Now, the controls for this were a little bit tricky, but I will get into this game a little bit more in a minute. I do fishing on a lot of different games. So you have Minecraft, you've got Disney. I've also got random fishing games on Steam. Like if I search the word fishing, I'm going to do it right now. We have the Lurkbait Twitch fishing. We've got Cats Fishing for Cats. We've got Fishing Relax, God Fishing, Fishing Friends, Fishing Time, Fishing Grind, Idle Fishing, Fishing Game, Professional Fishing, Russian Fishing 4, and Trophy Fishing 2. Now, those are some interesting games, don't get me wrong. I do probably have more fishing games. There's a lot of games that I've played that have water in them. So there's probably quite a few fishing games out there. I'm probably going to play most of them, especially if they're free. You know, I do enjoy the odd bit of online fishing every now and again. I love it. I used to turn up in people's Twitch chats just to play the Lurkbait Twitch fishing. I think I have fished in about 20 different people's chats in a year, right? That's just 1 year. And the amount of money I have gotten from being in all of those different people's chats just to fish, just to have a good time and see what fish I can catch. I think that tells you I don't mind a bit of online fishing. So it is becoming a bit of a joke. I personally have played my own copy of Lurkbait Twitch fishing. So that's any time that I have a stream running, it's probably on for 296 hours. And I will get all of the achievements eventually. I have 8 out of 9 for that one. But we are going to circle back around to Planet Fishing. This is what we need to talk about. The controls were a little bit tricky. It takes a little while for the fish to bite sometimes, but I started feeling myself getting very competitive with the other people that are popping up in chat. So that's on the left bottom of the screen. So these other people were catching fish. It definitely hadn't hit at this point, but eventually it will. I get to level 5 in this video. So from level 1 to level 5 in an hour. I don't know if that's good or not. I think it means I'm gonna have to take breaks from this game. I think fishing might be a thing on this channel a lot more. And I think it goes well with the vibe of I like all the little cat games and they like fish. So you could just think I'm trying to feed all the cats that I've saved in the many 100 cat games and the many hidden cat games and whatever cat games are to come in the future. So I feel like fishing and cats just go hand in hand, really. But I did have a problem with some of the movement and the different buttons. There is a lot to remember for this game. I'm not going to talk for like an hour, I promise. I will let you have a little vibe, and I found some cute naturey, watery songs, sounds, you know. You'll hear it eventually. My voice is kind of already going, which is hilarious. We're only like 6 minutes in. Can't be having that. So, because I was struggling to remember what each thing was doing, like what I needed to do, how to make the line tighter, how to change my bait, all of the different things, I had to Google it quite a lot. So, I think it's funny. I looked back at my search history and it was like, how to change bait Fishing Planet. And then I went to Reddit from there. Speed fishing tip. You can swap bait mid-cast. I didn't know you could swap bait mid-cast. I don't think I need to know that as a complete noob to this game. Now, I cannot call myself a noob since I'm level 5 and I got that within an hour. So, I wouldn't really say it wasn't a good thing to know, you know? I know I accidentally clicked on one. I think it's how to cook bait from inventory on Fishing Planet. Now that is something else. I had no idea that you could cook the bait. I don't know what you cook. I'm still kind of new to this. I've only played it for one day and it was like a 4-hour session, and a lot of that was me trying to figure it all out. You know, just the basics. I was living my best life. I was listening to a podcast and fishing. And considering I've become so behind on all of the podcasts that I want to listen to and support, I think this game might actually be a saviour for me, because a podcast isn't something you need to look at, right? I do listen to music all the time. I will listen to music while gaming. However, if I'm playing a game like Disney or DBD, Phasmophobia, I cannot listen to a podcast because I'm usually playing with other people. So, a solo game like this without too many interruptions, I know you can't actually hear the actual game sound, and I'm so terribly sorry that my brain decided to not work. But it's a good thing to be able to listen to all of the podcasts that I've got stocked up. So I feel like this one might be the one to watch out for. It's gonna happen a lot, probably. I didn't mean to step into that, man. I was just trying to figure out what that top thing, you see where it says use W plus shift? Yeah, there was another thing popping up for literally a brief second, and I was like, what is going on? I actually had to stop recording, tab out, look at the recording, and see what it said, because it was popping up for a brief second. It was very annoying. But hey, I was recording, so it meant I could actually go and have a look at it. So it stops here and jumps back, so that explains that little cut there. Wow, I've been talking for 10 minutes? This is crazy. Back to the search history stuff. We have general discussion of fishing, Fishing Planet, how to equip bait on Fishing Planet again, where to catch gold shinier on Fishing Planet, Fishing Planet where to catch a spotted bass, Fishing Planet how to catch branches. Now eventually you will see this. This was over a matter of hours. These questions might not be needed until like the second or third video. So you're gonna get my full Fishing Planet experience, and I've seen someone play this before. I could have just talked to them and asked, hey, could you maybe walk me through it, teach me how to play? You've been playing for a while. He's very good at this game as well. I see him play it all the time. So it was cool. And it also tells you what time I was playing. So this was at 10 PM. That's kind of cool. So there's all of the different missions and everything. You've got to complete like the beginner stuff. There's so many different lakes as well. And something to watch out for if you start playing this game, definitely get a Twitch account and watch someone playing Fishing Planet, because there will be drops for it every now and again. So eventually I will redeem my drops. I didn't realise that they didn't give me any gear. I thought they were going to be like different rods, different reels, different lines, hooks, floats, you know, baits. That would have been a good one. But instead, they give out licenses. So you want to make sure that you claim them when you are ready. Do not do what I did. I claimed them when I was still a baby at the game. So maybe get the game first and then claim them once you're comfortable. Because I ended up going to places and I had no idea what I was doing, how to get anywhere. I think I spent all of my money, so I'm going to have to come back to this lake, or maybe I did come back to this lake and start fishing to try and build my money up again. Because you have the license here, you can just do that. And I was figuring it out, don't get me wrong. It was a little slow start, but I'm happy I stuck with it. We did actually manage to get a trophy fish. You'll see that, hopefully, in this video. But it was fun. I did actually really enjoy this game. There is a way to cast your line further. It's something about pushing F11. But honestly, if you're going to try this game, go and have a look on Steam. It should be free. It should be free on Steam. Give it a go, do the tutorial, and if you're going to find someone who is playing Fishing Planet with drops on for Twitch, to make sure you actually get your Twitch drops. They happen, I can't tell you when, I have no idea. But you can check what campaigns are running on Twitch and see what drops are going. I do that all the time. In fact, I do it like once a week to make sure that I'm keeping up with all of the drops and rewards for the games that I do play, because I play a lot, right? I play a lot of different games and various different interests mean you play different games and potentially with different people. So make sure to keep an eye out. There might be something for a game that you already play. You never know. But drops are really great, and who doesn't love free stuff? It's something that you don't have to spend money on. Why wouldn't you just put a few hours into it? I mean, you can literally leave someone's stream running on Twitch, as long as you mute the tab and not the stream, and you play it, you can get your drops, as long as they have their drops on, in their stream while you're doing something else. So just leave it running while you're playing a game. That's what I do. I mean, yeah, I chat with them for a little bit, but I think most people do it. So, give it a go. But yeah, I'm pretty happy. I seem to make a lot of money on this game, and I will bring it back. Maybe it'll be like a once a month thing, or I'll figure out when it's going to be coming out, because I do want to get better at this game. And they do little competitions in game to see who can get like the biggest catch or something, to my knowledge. Okay, I'm still a baby at this, but Wheel of Fortune, which is really cool. Just make sure you don't spend all of your money straight off the back. Or bat. Is it back or bat? What is that saying? I don't know. Someone tell me, please. I hope. I don't want to be fumbling that. But yeah. It's a fun game, especially if you like fishing. If you know like an older person who can't go out and fish anymore and is upset, this might be a game that you could get them to try and see if they actually like it, because it's sad when people start getting older and they can't do the things that they liked doing. So just give them another option. I feel like this is the most realistic fishing game that you can get. I will have to do a sort of fishing series where I try the various fishing games that are out there and let you know how I actually feel about all of them. So I am going to leave it there. I'll be back at the end to say goodbye, but for now, enjoy the sounds and the songs and just the vibes. We're going to catch some fish. Thank you so much for sticking around. I know it's a really long video. I hope you liked the birds and the watery noises. I knew there was going to be a bit of both, I just didn't know in what order. So I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this fishing game. I will be coming back to it. Let me know if you try it out. And let me know if there's a game that you want me to try down in the comments. I will try my best to please. If you're not subscribed already, please do subscribe. It really helps out the YouTube channel, and staying through these really long videos really helps me out as well, even if you're not fully watching, you know? I think that is everything I need to say, so I hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you in the next video that's probably not fishing, so if this wasn't your cup of tea, then something else, potentially. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye, bye.